Something that I have learned these last couple of years in professional wrestling is that not only do we affect and impact and inspire a ton of children that come to these shows, we also impact and affect and inspire many members of the special needs community, not just kids, but from all ages. And that kind of was something that was driven home for me today. I was at work doing my job like I normally would, and I hear a voice behind me go, "Adam." And I turn around and I see a gentleman that I've never met before in my life, and he's walking towards me, and he's just like, "I want to tell you that my big brother is a huge fan of yours." And I'm like, "Oh, well, that's awesome. Who's your brother?" And he's like, "His name's Tom." And it took me less than a second to realize who the Tom is that he was referencing. Tom is a big fan and supporter of wrestling, and has been on almost every match of mine in town since I returned to the ring in 2020. He's either wearing a referee shirt or he's wearing his Adam Love shirt. And I was kind of flabbergasted and blown away, and I'm just like, "Oh, that's awesome. I love Tom. Tom's in here like almost every other day. He's trying to get some tattoos. He loves temporary tattoos. He's giving the customers and my coworkers, he's always giving us a hard time. He's always asking when the next wrestling match is, and I'm always telling him, like, we don't have anything yet, or if we have a flyer, I'm pointing at the flyer. I'm like, "Tom, right there, don't you forget, you better be at that show." He's like, "I will, for you." What his brother said next is what really hit me in the chest. He just said he wanted to say thank you to me. And I'm like, "What do you thank me for what?" He said, "For being kind to my brother." And then he asked me to look out for him because sometimes people give him a hard time. And I'm like, well, if I ever saw that, I would obviously stick up for Tom. I'd put my foot down. But I'm like, I've never seen anything like that. But of course, I look out for all of my friends in that manner. And I asked him what his name was, and he's like, "My name's John." And he reached out to shake my hand, and I shook his hand. I mean, it was that firm farmer handshake. And I'm just like, absolutely, man. He's telling me it's just really, it's really cool. It's really cool. And I the rare occasion where I'm at a loss for words. I'm like, yeah, it is really cool. Tom's really cool. Like, that's awesome. Thank you. He was just very appreciative to what I have done and what I have brought to not just Tom, but the community as a whole. And I think of that, and it's not just me, it's every wrestler. Anytime we've had these interactions, those people, it's just crazy. It's just crazy to be on that level to people, because I don't think I'll ever get in my own head. I always see myself as just another guy. But these people see us as so much more. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. Children, special needs, women, men, everybody. Fans of pro wrestling. Like, it's just really fucking cool what we get to do. And without you, we don't get to do it for anybody. It just reinforced and reinstilled in my mind what Feel the Love is, and it's just awesome. I don't have a better way to put it. As cheesy as that sounds, it's just awesome. This is cool, man. What I do is cool. What you guys let me do is so damn cool. And I will ride this high until the day I die, because, man, I just love you.